Yo guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'll be testing out this $500 RC truck with Traxxas on it and seeing how it does in 6 inches of powder. I'm going to be putting it through a couple of different tests and seeing how well it is and if it's worth $500 and is it even worth buying at all. This is just a little up close angle of the truck. You can see the tracks. Let me put the camera in focus mode. There we go. So yeah, I've never really driven this truck in the snow before or really outside. It's still brand new. Just have like a couple stickers on there. But yeah, so we're gonna test it out in the snow. I would be riding my bike, but I've been sick for the past week and I don't want to get sick again. So I'm still sick right now, but I don't want to make it worse by riding in the snow with my bike right now. So no e-bike content for a while. Plus I'm still working on my bikes. There they are over there. So yeah, we're gonna do some RC content in this video. Okay, I'm now outside. I'm disconnected with the microphone and I'm just relying on my phone microphone. So hopefully it sounds okay. It's a little windy. But this is the size comparison with the snow versus the truck. I mean, on the sides, it's definitely taller than 6 inches. But we're gonna see how well it does in the snow. Just walking the truck over. I'm gonna get some gloves on. It's only 15 degrees out, so it's pretty cold being out here, and so I'm definitely gonna dress warm so I don't get even more sick. So yeah, in the first test, we'll be seeing how well it does in the flat space. Okay, so test number 1 is just gonna be flat ground with 6 inches of snow. So let's see how it does. Okay, that was test number 1. That thing actually did much better than I would anticipated. Yeah, just pushed right through that snow. With tires, I know this thing would absolutely suck in the snow, but the tracks definitely help with that. But yeah, this thing actually pushed through perfectly fine in the snow. It's not heavy enough to sink all the way to the bottom. Yeah, it's staying a little bit above from the actual grass. So yeah, so tracks definitely make a huge difference. Okay, test number 2, we'll be seeing how well it does going up these like mini hills right here. And also keep in mind, filming and driving and trying to talk at the same time is pretty hard. So I'm trying my best here. I'm only a one-man show. So yeah, let's see how well it does. So we found one flaw. So far I'm having a problem with the tracks. So the tracks are getting caught up with a lot of snow. The snow gets in the tracks and it stops the tracks from spinning because it gets into like the sprocket and it like walks the track off, or it's slipping, so it's not like catching on like the knobs for the sprockets. The sprocket's slipping sometimes because the snow is so deep. I mean, for the truck it's pretty deep for like size comparison, that the tracks are slipping. So let's see if it can pull it off or not. If you guys can see, the back track is not even spinning. See the sprocket just spinning there. So I'm gonna try to fix that. Okay, I cleaned out the tracks, and this is the second try. Well, third try after it got stuck, but this is the second try restarting. I'm making it restart from over there. Let's see if the $500 RC can actually make it through this. This is deep snow, like I said, compared to the truck, but still 500 bucks. So let's see how it does. Oh, it's making it less. And nope. Nope. It's already stuck. Okay, we're backing it up. Okay, it's barely making it, backing it up. Okay, we're cleaning the tracks out real quick. Like naturally, I'm not going all the way back over there. Okay, we're taking the same path that I took before. Oh, it's really getting stuck now. Oh, now it's just pushing through. I mean, okay, I spoke too soon. I mean, it's definitely better than an RC with tires, but it's not what you would expect with Traxxas. Can't even make it to the hill I was trying to go up. Doesn't even want to reverse now. Okay, I tightened one of the suspension springs that hold the track together. So let's see if that does anything. It's definitely moving a little bit better. Nope, it's already slipping. Maybe it's already failed. Yeah, it failed. So this is over for the hill test. Let's see how it does in other terrain. Let's see if it can even make it back in its own trail. I mean, just grinding against those tracks. Nah, it's doing fine now. Oh, never mind. I always speak too soon. Yeah, it's just tracks are just slipping. All right, well, I'm gonna dry this up and see if there's something wrong with it already. Okay, I did not even get the chance to dry it. I just walked over here and it's already started like driving, like pretty good. But we're gonna test to see if it can even make it up this tiny little slope right here. It couldn't even make it past the flat ground over there. So, I mean, it's driving again, so we're just gonna try it for the heck of it. And it's already slipping. Like, come on, 500 bucks. I mean, and this is supposed to be like a good company too. It's Traxxas, or like a better company. It's a pro line RC company. Like, yeah, tracks are just slipping all the time. I mean, try to go slow maybe? Is that maybe my problem? Going too fast? Oh, I mean, it's making more progress. I always speak too soon, do I? Every single time I say something good about this truck, it then stops working. Okay, now it's officially stuck. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up to what the problem is, because I found what it is. So basically, snow is so deep and powdery that, I know you guys can't see it. Let me tilt the camera down, focus it, boom. So these are holes right here for the tracks, so the grooves right here can go in the hole right here. And it's slipping because all the snow is inside of the groove. So yeah, so I mean, this truck would do good if snow did not get in here. So I guess I'm gonna try to fix that real quick with a screwdriver and see how it does from there. So I took the track off, and you can see what I'm talking about. These grooves are not supposed to be full of snow, and that's why these on the inside cannot go inside of those. So yeah, I'm gonna clean that out. And there we go. I got one track out of the 4 cleaned out. And I'm gonna do the other 3, and I'm gonna see if turning in the snow is what causes this. So I'm gonna start like doing less sharp turns, more gradual turns. So like the snow doesn't get forced up in here, and see if that fixes the problem. And if not, then this is a horrible truck for the snow and not worth the 500 bucks, but we're about to find that out. And there we go, we finished it up. Tracks are all good, so let's go try it out again. Okay, same hill, 15 minutes later after cleaning those tracks. Let's see if this thing can make it up. I feel like when I was doing those figure 8s in the beginning of the video, that snow, when I was turning so sharp, was just being wedged up in there. As you saw in the cleaning process, that's probably the reason. So, well, it's definitely the reason, but I don't know if it's from the figure 8s. But yeah, let's see if the cleanup helped just make it up this little mini slope right here. So far, so much better. Oh, it's just climbing easily now. But like always, I speak too early. Oh yeah. Boom. Easy. I mean, this thing made it up literally like no struggle. I didn't full throttle it like I did like I was earlier. But yeah, it made it so much easier. So we're gonna go back to where we originally were and see if it can do that. Okay, so it has its own little path. Well, new path. So let's see if it can do it. Attempt number 1 with the clean tracks. And it's making it up. Okay, so as we just seen, it just made it up pretty easily. So yeah, so that's another thing. So if you do like a lot of steep turns in the snow, it just wedges the snow into the tracks. And as we just seen, it made it up no problem. So I'm gonna try not to do that. So we're gonna put this thing through a couple more tests. Okay, so we're gonna see if this thing can make it up this very steep hill right here. I mean, there is ice underneath the snow, but where it's just gonna give it a try, you know? You never know. Nope, the tracks are already like slipping again after all that cleaning. So, nope, it's definitely not gonna make it up this. Okay, so this thing officially sucks in the snow going up steep hills. I mean, this is pretty steep. So I do see why it did not make it, but it's just the tracks. I swear this thing could probably make it if the tracks did not slip. So now we're just gonna go trailing with it, so through like the woods and stuff, and see how it goes in there. This thing needs like tracks like this. So as you've seen in those couple clips, that's pretty good in the trails, but hates hills. Yeah, those tracks just keep slipping on the hills, but I mean, on flat ground and trails, it's pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna take a walk in the woods with the truck, film it, make like a little edit again, and probably gonna call it a video. And I'm gonna be talking about the pros and cons that are my opinions on this truck. Okay, so we saw how that went. It went, I don't know, okay. So the tracks kept binding up. I mean, that's a con. But yeah, so let's go over some pros and cons. So this truck is much better with tires on. Not in the snow, but just in general. It's faster because when you put the tracks on, the speed is just geared down. So yeah, so not so good experience with this truck with the Traxxas. I've never driven this truck before, actually. I mean, this is the third time I've ever driven it, but this is my first time outside. I've driven others with tires on it, and it's much better with tires. I do have the tires, brand new, never used. Still got to put them on. But as we've seen with the snow outside, not so good. So if you're looking for a snow truck, this is definitely not the truck you would want. My Axial SCX10 is much better, and I think it's the same. It's actually cheaper, $300 something. This is $500. So yeah, so this is not a good truck. I mean, I wouldn't say that. It's an okay truck. I mean, there's still things that they need to improve, like the Traxxas binding that part. They got to make like a cover for that or something so snow doesn't get into the gears, or that sprocket, I mean. It's okay in the snow if it doesn't bind up and stuff, but yeah. So yeah, so let's just make it clear, pros and cons. So pros, like I just said, better on tires. The con, horrible on tracks. And the other con is the price, $500. I mean, it's a little steep. I mean, it has all these stupid features on it, like those new lights on it, the clipless body, and all this other stuff that we don't really need. And any other I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the truck's all right. I'll give it like a 3 out of 5. In the snow, like, I don't know, like a 2 out of 5. I mean, it's not the best. So yeah, so that's my experience, and you guys seen the problems and stuff that I had with it. So yeah, so even though that I'm sick, I'm still making content right now, but the second I'm better, I'm gonna be making better content, like e-bike content and stuff, if you're interested in that. I know you guys who probably clicked on this video are interested in RCs. So yeah, so if you're interested in those kind of content, click the subscribe button, and I will be making more RC content in the summertime with my better RCs, and I know that work because I have really nice rock crawlers, and I'll make YouTube videos on those. So yeah, so thank you for watching this YouTube video, and stay tuned for more videos like this, e-bike content, scooter clips, like pro scooter tricks and stuff. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and subscribe.